Yeah, go on. Piss off, god damn it.
Good morning and welcome to another day of the video dying. How's it going today? Today we laid in horrendously today. Like really late as well. It was actually really bad. I got up at 8, at half 8, and I thought, let's go back to sleep. I'm still a bit tired, I'm still a bit sleepy. Let's go back to sleep. And then I woke up at 11 with a text message from Lovely saying, that was a really nice text message. And I'd text her in my sleep at 9:30. I'd sent her a text. 2 texts. And they both make more sense than it normally does without, when I'm actually awake, goddammit. I was pretty proud of that skills. It means I can sleep and I don't have to worry about texting her. LOL! No, I'm joking. It means I'm skilled in the texting department, goddammit. I'm not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but otherwise I woke up this morning, went to the supermarket on campus to go get a pepper for tonight's dinner, and now we're sitting down to some revision. I've also been, I want to ask you a question. Can we think of a company name / a franchise name for the things I do? So programming and setting up a company that makes programs and stuff. I'm working on changing all of the YouTube names, well not all of the YouTube names, but the main channel YouTube name so it gets redirected from Jamie Ped. So that's officially a username. I'm contacting Google about that now. And I want to set up a franchise on a website basically. Then the website will be the company name. And then from there it will link to my Tumblr and everything. So my alias I guess on the website will be Jamie Ped. And then I'll be able to put things on this website, it's my website, I'll be able to put my programs on it and things and stuff like that, and then maybe later on I want it to be able to expand it so that it has stuff, whatever I do. I want it to be perfectly expandable, so I can expand it through YouTube if I want to, I can expand it through Thingy, it has like social stuff, and then it has work stuff and programming, and games I've programmed and stuff. I want that to be a thing, and I can't think of a name for it, for the company name. I've set up a business email account now, so I've now separated off everything. I've reorganised all my Google accounts. Very nearly lost the entire main channel in the process. It literally nearly got deleted off the planet. There was a point where I had no videos on it, I got them all back. But yeah, I'm trying to think, and I can't think of a good name that will be able to last. I'm thinking something Ped, but I can't think what. So, it'll be a company that makes computer programs and games, potentially sells them, and then there's all this YouTube stuff on the website. That's what I'm trying to think. So yeah, any ideas, ladies and gentlemen? We could have a community named company going on here. It'd be insane. But that's the plan anyway. Otherwise, gonna do some maths revision, buddy. Living the goddamn dream. Oh, and hi Sabrina. Officially starting a new friggin' notebook. God damn it, this is the first notebook I've paid for in like 4 years. Just borrow it from school all the time. My stockpile has finally ended. Alright man, we've been chundering down a revision today. What was the last thing? We now have one topic left of maths to do. We only have complex numbers left to do, which I already know quite a bit about complex numbers. We did it for A-level in further maths, so a bit of an advantage, lol. But yeah, we have that there. Which is going to be jolly good fun. We've just got that left, we're going to do that tomorrow. We're then going to go, we've got a couple of things we want to go back over, and then re-practice. I want to re-practice differentiation and integration, because I believe my skills are a little bit rusty. Just because I basically haven't, I know the techniques, but I'm a bit rusty and slow on them. Just because I haven't been doing like horrendous amounts of it since like A-level. Obviously when we sat those exams, we'd done hours upon hours and upon hours of friggin' differentiation and integration, so I just want to go over that. So that's pretty good. But after that we went to go and have dinner. We had some dinner. I wasn't very hungry, so I just had like a bit of a small dinner. That's the problem with getting up late, I guess, is that you're not as hungry, because you have dinner and later and everything. So yeah, had that and then came in here, played some Xbox with Mr. Shawnee Boy. And then was on the phone to Lovely. Lovely likes my idea about setting up like a business kind of like portfolio kind of thing. Website kind of doohick. We've discussed putting like this on it and stuff. It makes sense to feed the blogs, my blog through it, my WordPress blog, assuming that I update it more and stuff like that. But I haven't obviously thought about designing the website or anything like that, which is essentially what the business is going to be to start with. It's just a website, and I was thinking of having like the business stuff, and then maybe in an about page it'll pick like, I don't know, if I ever employ someone, that'll be there and stuff, but then I'll have a page like dedicated for that, and then it'll have like all of my social contact links. I believe other people do stuff like that, don't they? We discussed that probably the what am I thinking? We're thinking like whether it's useful, obviously like Twitter, and my blog can go on it. Twitter was trying to decide whether we'd put that on or not. Other people do that kind of thing though. YouTube was the one that was like the weird one, whether we was deciding whether or not to do it and stuff. So what do you think? What do you think? First question is brand name. I'm working on it, man. I'm thinking about figuring out a brand name, but otherwise I haven't got a clue, to be honest with you. I've then got to think about the general layout and everything for the website and how professional I want it to be, because I want it to be a name that I can use later. So if I ever make anything, I'm going to put everything I make on it, like to start with. Things like this chess game I'm making, which I've changed the design spec for while on the phone with Lovely. I can put that on there for download because it's Java, you can't run it in the browser. Things like JavaScript and stuff you can run in the browser, like as an online game, which would be quite cool to do, but obviously I don't know that yet. I've never like tampered with it. I'm going to devote chess first. I think chess is more interesting than that kind of stuff. But then when I make like proper games or things, or like if I make a company that does things like that, I can put them on that website and stuff. So I think that's the kind of thing I want the website to do. It's just a case of figuring out everything else. That's its end goal, I think. If I ever get into that, then I can expand that. But I also want it to be able to like put the YouTube stuff on it. But then that is assuming that I want the YouTube to expand. I kind of like it as it is to a certain extent, but I'd also like the main channel to expand a bit more. Maybe put the main channel on, not this channel. That would make more sense because this channel's a bit boring. And it's a lot more personal, I think, than anything else. Maybe set up like a business Twitter, but that'd be stupid. Because I do tweet a load of shit. Maybe probably set up a business Twitter account actually. I'm thinking, and then have personal ones linked in the about page, but then the couple, I don't know. These are the things I've got to try and figure out. That's what I'm thinking about. There, basically, I've now picked out. I figured out. It took me a while to like figure out how the whole website thing worked. I was getting myself confused. Turns out basically you use HTML as a forefront, and then you put everything else on top of it. I didn't know whether you could just jump in and do an entire website in JavaScript and that kind of stuff. I wanted to be able to do it in Java, but that turns out that's more server-side stuff. You can program servers to deal out HTML code in Java, but you can't make a website in Java, which is a bit annoying. But I've gone through, and because I like Java, it's grown on me, man. You can embed Java onto websites, I think, in applets and stuff. But otherwise, I don't think you can do anything else. Which might be worth seeing if I can get chess to do that. Just a local chess game, but then, yeah. So yeah, that'll be a thing. I've figured out that I need to know HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and things to do fancy stuff. Maybe a bit of PHP and SQL if you want to get to databases, which maybe we will at some point. And this is what I'm basically going to be spending my summer on, is sorting chess out, getting chess to a level where it's exactly the same as the one I finished at GCSE in VB, A level even. And then I want to work on, because that'll be a two-player game, I then want to work on a computer versus computer game, and I want, well no, I'll get chess running, I'll get this website all nice and fancified and then ready to launch. I've got a friend of mine, plus Ash, he makes YouTube videos, but I think he's taken them all off. He's like really techie and stuff. He's got his own website and things. He's got it servered. He's got a server in Germany or some shit. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell, man? He's got a server in Germany, and he said I could host it there and things. So I've got hosting sorted. I just need a domain name and a company name, and a website. So that's what I've got. I've got editors and stuff installed on my Linux. I've got an editor on my on Windows as well, so I can just start tinkering and things, get up a file and start just having a mess about really. So yeah, I think most of it's going to be written in Windows because I need Photoshop. But I like Linux. I like Linux as a programming. It makes me feel more at home when I'm programming because it's very worky. It's not like It's not like Windows. Windows is very distracting because it's a computer, whereas Linux feels more like you wouldn't log on to Linux to check Facebook, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. You kind of feel bad for using Linux to do that kind of stuff. So I don't know. If I ever do any programming, I did like a bit today. I logged onto Linux and looked at it as opposed to like thinking, and I really like that. I like that as a concept. But yeah, that's the things I'm thinking about. So tell me what you think. It'll be interesting to see what your ideas are and opinions and things. But I think it's a good idea. I lovely think it's a good idea to set up like a portfolio of the things I've done. The problem is there aren't many things that I can put up because either most of them are courseworks or other stuff, or things that I'm not particularly proud of, like chess. I'll be proud of when I get chess running. Mastermind, I could put Mastermind on. Mastermind I was pretty proud of. If I port that over to Java, I'd put that on. Damn good idea actually, because I could get that AI perfect, working, sweet as pie. Mastermind? Question mark? Java. Obviously I'm not uploading Python. But yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about. But it's late now, so I'm going to go to bed. Let me know what you think in the comments and stuff. It'd be really interesting. I can't wait actually to find out what some of you think. It'd be cool. So thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow? Surprise. It's a massive surprise. I'll catch you later.